Hey there guys, how you going? So I'm about to do my 5 pulls for Vexen, but I thought tell you guys about it real quick. Obviously you can see the defensive stats up on the screen there. Buffs your own defense by 1 tier, as well as your strength, as well as your speed and your magic-based defense by 3 tiers each. You can see the power is noticeably missing from that, which is why Zexion in some cases is superior. If you aren't sure whether you should pull for for Vexen if you already have a Zexion, good question. I might do a video about that pretty soon. Yeah, good question. We'll get back to that in a bit. But anyway, Vexen lowers 2 tiers of your opponent's strength, whereas Zexion only lowers 1. That's definitely a huge factor because if you get a copycat medal on that, just one copycat medal on it, for example, by the second turn, so all these debuffs and buffs last for 2 turns, right? By the second turn, they're on. Okay, so at the end of the first turn, if you only have 1 copy and 1 Vexen, by the second turn, you've got effectively -7 to its strength, which is as much as you can possibly have. And you've done that with only 2 slots. It's very, very, very efficient against speed and magic type enemies. Obviously, if you need to be at -7 or -6 or whatever to survive, you are still vulnerable for the first turn, which is why it might help to bring along another defensive medal onto your list. Let's take a quick look at the multipliers. So the 9.50 to the 12.94 you see down the bottom there is the number when the medal's fully gilded out at 230%. Saying that though, it works from the more turns basically passed in battles. So while it is 9.50 from the beginning, that will become more and more powerful towards the end and eventually cap out at 12.94. I don't know how many turns that takes. I'm not going to investigate that right now, but I might one day. I might investigate that one day. Another big advantage over Zexion, which might be a bit overlooked, is that it only deals 4 hits. Zexion deals 7, and if you think about going against enemies with counters on their head, 4 hits is a very huge factor. The less hits the better, and the fact that this deals 4 automatically makes it a bit better than the 7 hits. I've talked long enough. Let's go ahead and do my pulls. Sorry. Alrighty, guys, how's it going? So, I'm probably not going to put it up, but I basically attempted the first 9 stages with of the Vexen event so far, with just all-out attack for the first little while, and then trying to turtle it for the next 2. I think with a lot of strategy, it's probably possible. And I might actually go back to it once I've unlocked the rest of the stages, but I think this is meant to be completed with Vexen, which kind of does go without saying. Like, it's a medal with highly defensive capabilities, especially towards the magic and speed attribute, of which the Vexen enemy is a magic type enemy. So it makes complete sense. You also do get to draw Zexion in particular from this banner, which again makes sense if you're looking to increase your defensive capabilities. So, I mean, I've been saving up forever. I'm gonna mercy pull this medal for sure. I mean, if I get it earlier, fantastic. I'd be very happy with that. I probably won't go any. As much as I want to, I probably won't go any further though, just because if I'm going to be spending my jewels anywhere, it's probably going to be up here and trying to keep on guilting and trading the things I just picked up before. Whereas I already have pretty good traits on like 3.5 out of 5 of the medals available here. And obviously the trait medals you get from the event itself are going to go towards trading the Vexen should I actually get it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do some pulls on this banner. I would definitely like to be able to complete the entire event, and I think, fingers crossed, it's going to be hopefully possible to do that. Be very sad if I don't get to complete it, but oh well. So right off the bat we've got Zexion and Larxene, which unfortunately are no good to me because I've got 2 copies of I've got extremely good copies of these already, but that's alright. Hopefully you guys will make the use of that Zexion. And yeah, what am I talking about? Let's just keep going. More mirrors, more friggin' mirrors. I just went through a massive guild. Oh yes, it's costing less jewels. That's right. Falling price, man. This is such an incredible deal. Like I said, any other day of the week, month, whatever, I would be going. This deal is the one you want to pull from. That's definitely either. Hey, we got 3. Hopefully one of each. Hell yeah. All right. Finally got illustrated Kari. Very first copy of the World Ends With You, number 2. That is so cool. God damn, that's so freaking cool. Oh, and pet points. Man, that's got so many pet points. Oh, 3 orbs. 3 freaking orbs, man. There's never going to be any point to having 2 copies of that, so I'm just going to reroll for traits immediately. Pet points on that medal in particular, as well as all the new medals, are through the friggin' roof. I think if you get a traded copy of every single one of the new medals, you can like automatically get straight to pet level 9, which is insane. Like I'll probably do a video on the different pet levels if someone doesn't take my idea first. Couple couple more pulls here, so reverse off the bat, which is nice. 3 premiums again, very good. Hades! Holy shit, I've never got a Hades before. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Unfortunately, don't really get to use it anymore, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. Second copy of that, we can nearly gilt the thing. Very good. Very, very good. 2 pulls left, I believe. I kind of want to keep pulling off the steel now, because... Oh, right. Okay, give me a second. Okay, back to it. So we have 23 spots again now. Let's do the last 2 pulls that we need to do. Any more copies of Leon I'm happy with, Riku I'm happy with, or the Weldons with you I'm happy with. Yeah. So upright is good. I'm literally happy with any upright I get. That'll do. That'll do. Yes! Shit yeah! I wanted this medal for ages. I think it looks so cool. Yes! Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And 2 copies of friggin' this medal right here. So I'm a happy boy. Oh, damn. Shouldn't have fused them together first. Oh well. Oh well. Last one now, and then we attempt the challenge. So I'm gonna have to put Defense Boost 3 max on the Vexen, and I'm probably gonna put 1 trait medal in it straight away because why not? Bang. Okay, upright, which again I'm happy with no matter what it comes out as. So 2 uprights, which is out. Oh nice, shit yeah. 4 premiums, my guys. Getting all sorts of luck today, and it comes with 5 dots. That's so good. All right. That means we get 5 rerolls in the guild, assuming we can beat this freaking challenge. That is absolutely incredible. Let's go ahead and do our premium trait rolls, shall we? I'll go ahead and guild this thing straight away. Because that'll get me some decent traits, I believe. Probably a better chance. I think that'll get me pet level 8, I think, if I do this right now. Which should hopefully make me more powerful in the Vexen quest, so... Hey, I'll take it. That's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I won't make you guys suffer through the rest of this, but I'll be back in a sec. Given its multiplier, it only ever does its good damage in the pet slot, so if I pick up... Ooh-wee! That's really, really friggin' tempting. Oh well. Whatever happens, happens. So that's not great, I don't think, in terms of guilt, but whatever, we've got a reroll here, so that's fine. Hey, you know what? Crappy guilt, but a decent trait. I'll take it. I'll take it. Go on, let's just reroll it anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much almost as bad as a guilt roll could be, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the good luck I got so far. I really wanted this guy, so I'm very happy to have gotten him. I don't think we... Yep, that'll do. That'll absolutely do. Yep, shitty trait, but amazing guilt roll. Happy with that, and enough experience to fully level the thing up. Let's go ahead and slap on the last 3 mirrors we need. Again, I've got a billion of them, so I'm not too concerned. People ask me how I get mirrors. I never pull and I never guilt, so I never have anything to spend them on. This is exactly what happens. I get them consistently every single week, but I never have anything to spend them on, so... Okay, cool. We weren't actually trying to do that, though. We were trying to do this, so... Let's go ahead and take our Vexen right here. And, whew, here we go. Okay, obviously with trait medals, only ever do it 1 at a time. Says the guy using his very, very first trait medal. Yeah, let's slap on some experience on there, why not? Okay, again, I'm only going to use 1, because I don't think I can equip any more than 1 trait, like, just in case there's a high score challenge featuring this medal. And in case I don't want to use a Sora, just, a KHUx 16, just in case. 218. That's horrendous. If you give me extra attack right now, I would happy with that. I'm still extremely happy with that. Bang. Alright, there it is. I think. Yeah, I can use Warrior of Light because that's going to actually boost his counter back up, which is very good to have as a friend medal. Which is very, very nice, because if that goes off twice in 1 turn, you're definitely screwed. Nice. Okay, back up to 5. So we can set the counter off in the next turn. I think this is how it's going to be. You're going to have to play with him every 2 turns. Cool. We got crit on the first hit, but it didn't make a difference. Cool. Okay, this is it. This is how we do it. Alright, sorry it's taking me so long, guys, but this is how we do it. We're going to trigger it only every 2 turns. We're going to trigger that counter. So we want to trigger it this turn, the uppercut turn, and we don't want to trigger it right later on. Okay. Should I just record this video now that I figured it out? I'll start recording from now. Okay. Alright. So what I've done, guys, let's start the video here. So obviously I've gone ahead and pulled for Zexion. I probably stuffed it up. Yeah, I have stuffed it up. Okay. I've stuffed it up, and I'll show you guys why. I'm about to die, I think. Which is not going to be good. Because this is very time consuming and I want to get out of here. Okay, no, right. That's the right term to use it. Okay. So, let's just pause it here. Alright, here's my setup. I'm using a copycat to copy Kari, and the point of that is it's costing me 0 gauges, and I'm getting 10 back. That's very important. As well as the fact that he buffs us, as well as taking away all that general defense that Vexen has at the start. I'm then going to use Vexen twice. So I basically built this around Fairy Stars. So I started by putting Vexen in that slot right there. Obviously just for slot benefits basically. And I'm copying it with Naminé again because of slot bonuses. The fact that we're using this twice right here means that we're getting tons and tons of defensive buffs. It's making us extremely, almost impervious by the second turn, right? And it's only costing us 2 gauges to get a hell of a lot of benefit. He's going to counter over his head, which you can see. That counter is always going to go off every so often, well, basically every time you reduce it down to 0, and he's going to do his second of his most deadly attacks. Every time he uses that, the counter drops to 0, he's going to do a massive debuff on us, and my idea is that we only ever want to get hit by that once per turn. So like I said, every 2 turns he uses the icicles on us. If we can avoid being hit by that, we're going to be golden. So what we're going to do is we're going to manipulate it so that this turn, we're not going to trigger the icicles. We don't want that to happen. Because he just used the uppercut on us, which was the safe attack. This turn, he's going to do... when the turn ends, no matter what happens, he's going to use the icicles on us, right? We don't want that to happen. So, because Zexion deals 7 hits, I'm actually safe to use this right here anyway. Which is fine. I'm not going to use it again, though, because that'd be a bit... I actually could use it again. I could use it again and be very, very greedy. And now I'm going to tap. Now I'm borrowing the Warrior of Light, which actually restores gauges, so that's the only reason I'm letting the counter get down this low in this turn, is because the Warrior of Light restores gauges. So at the end of this turn, he's going to use the Icicles to retaliate. Sorry guys, I was figuring it out live, and then I was like, I figured it out. Should I show you guys my thought process from the beginning, or should I just show you live? And I may as well show you live. Okay, so very importantly, my Zexion is still carrying Defense Boost 3 max. I haven't decided if I want to put Defense Boost 3 max, or potentially 4 max when it eventually comes out on Vexen, or even give him like an offensive skill, because he's got a hell of a good multiplier. It's really good. So I might want to take advantage of that. But anyway. Last turn he defensively debuffed us, so now he's going to go ahead and do the uppercut at the end of this turn. So now I may as well get my defensive boost back up by using Vexen twice. And I fear absolutely nothing by being retaliated on, because short of a crit, which has happened, he's going to retaliate here now. Watch. Does absolutely nothing, right? And I'm going to get my defensive boost back up by using Zexion again. I do have extra attack on my Zexion. I cannot use it for you guys, but I don't really think it matters too much with the amount of friggin' times I'm copying Vexen and Zexion already. It's almost not mattering. I'm pretty much just using it for defense at this point, for offense at this point. He's already at -7 offense, you can see, and I'm already at full defense, so there's really no... I'm getting slightly more defense, but okay, I'll show you with that. I'll show you without using it. That it shouldn't make a difference, and I hope it doesn't. Because he's going to do the retaliation this turn, I think. I'm losing track. I think he's going to do the big retaliation here. I'm calling it like the ice or the crystal retaliation versus the uppercut, as to which turn is safe and which turn's not safe. Yeah, he's using the uppercut here, so I'm totally safe. Now I don't want to trip the counter here, so I'm just going to be very careful. Don't trip the counter. What's the condition here? Is it, yeah, without having to continue to get the rewards, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to get my 3rd trait medal here, which is very nice. Very nice. Oops. Okay, be very careful. Don't. Ooh. Okay, I was nearly in trouble there. Thank God for Warrior of Light. In fact, if I tap Warrior of Light there, I would have lost as well. So we're gonna do the actual attack here. And because I'm borrowing one with extra attack, we get it twice, which is so good. So very, very good. Okay, down to just over 1,000 bars now. I think I might still be in danger if he crits me, I'm not sure. Now this turn we actually, again, we want to trip the counter now, because it makes us safer if the counter's already tripped and reset back down to 20, then we're effectively safer. You guys saw that Zexion not having extra attack there actually didn't make a shit of difference last time, so I might use it this time just to get through the challenge. Because I actually kind of do want to trip it now. Do I? Kind of do. Yeah, I kind of do. I might as well use it now. This is just for me. You guys don't need to do this. Because he's going to do the retaliation now, which is going to be good. Because then I'm going to Warrior of Light him back up to like 24. And put it further away from being used. And then with Kyrie and the copy of Kyrie, it's going to go back up to 26, which is sweet. And I shouldn't have many more turns left of this, I hope, for round 9. If this strategy works, I'll skip ahead to round 13, hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully try and pass it that way. Bam, that hurt. That hurt like that hurt like hell. Damn, I've got like -7 general defense. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're gonna go full ham here because it doesn't matter. Even if we do trip the counter, it doesn't matter. But I don't think I will. Oh, I will if I use this all 3 times. Don't want to do that. Oh shit, he's dead. Nice. Hell yeah. He's dead. Sweet. Excellent. That was number 9 down. 4 to go. Jeez, that was a struggle. But hopefully, if he doesn't get too much stronger offensively, this should just work every time now. Hopefully. My trait meta, my next one, and another 500 joules on the pile. Hell yes. Free to play strats. We're back in this, guys. We're back in this. Hopefully this gives you guys a start, though. Because that got me through round 9. With enough time, I reckon it could definitely get you through the rest as well. Well, I don't know about beyond round 10, but I know for now it's going pretty well. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, I'll be back in a sec.